I don't often remember many things, because when I hear, I can only focus on sound, and when I see, I only focus on what is seen.
Shall we talk a little about when you say, I focus, what is that? So at that very moment, when the idea, and you'd say, I focus on the object, what do you mean? First of all, is it right or wrong way to understand the truth as no one and no thing? Otherwise, there cannot be understanding of anything. If we don't talk about that very moment, to be known, what are there? There must be realities for sure, but not known, so it's I focus, right? I is there, try to understand, so it motivates the moment of focus on an object at will. And the will is I, right? Intention. At that moment, Chetana, the will to focus is there. So it's not the path, because no understanding. And it's not sammasati or sammavitaka and so on of the Eightfold Path. So is it right or wrong to focus? Is there any will or chetana to focus at that very moment? So what is that? Which is the will to do? It's not right understanding. So the Pāli term we are used to is chetana. And chetana is not one of the Eightfold Paths at all. So if we don't talk about it, there cannot be understanding whether it's right or wrong path at that very moment. Only right understanding can understand that it's right or wrong. So at moment of focusing with will or intention, is that right or wrong? To be truthful to what is there as it is, right or wrong?
If we think that there's me to focus, so it is wrong.
Usually, even at moment of seeing, who knows that it's I who see already? So at that very moment when there is intention or will to do, is that the path leading to understanding the truth as no one and no self? By conditions. If there is no truthfulness of what is there, it cannot be the right understanding at all. No start, no beginning of right understanding, because it cannot understand that very moment whether it's right or wrong. So it has to be so truthful to the truth, Satya Bharani. So is Chetana the path, one of the Eightfold Paths?
You have said that is not.
But your own understanding, considering, not just belief, at moment of trying to do something, to focus, motivated by who, what, I focus is there. So the truth is that intention cannot be one of the Eightfold Paths at all. That's why Satya Bharami is a very important one, Bharami, from the beginning to the end, to be truthful to the truth, to support. Hasn't anyone come across the word Silapata Pramasa? What is done, which is not the path, is wrong. Silapata Pramasa. If we just remember the meaning of Silapata Pramasa, but not understanding when it's there, how can pañña, right understanding, develop to know what is what? That's why all Dhammas are so subtle. It needs more wise considering to understand the difference of each one and to know exactly what is what. Otherwise, one might be taken for I, the other might not be taken, because just thinking about the word is not me. But when it's there, it's me, focusing. So Satya Bharami is not just the word, it's the moment when it's so truthful to the truth of that very reality. There cannot be focusing without Cetana, right? And when it's right understanding, Cetana arises with right understanding. It doesn't focus, because what about the function of right understanding and awareness? Even Cetana is there arising, but it has to arise with right understanding of that very object too. And the nature of right understanding, that it's not wrong, it understands what is there as it is. So only pañña can understand what is the wrong path, silapata pramasa, and what is the right path. The wrong path is just wanting to experience, to understand, but no understanding of the truth of what is there. But pañña has different characteristics, different function. It let go wrong understanding because it understands what's right and what's wrong. So if there's no right understanding, wrong understanding is there, leading to wrong practice and wrong way to try to do, to get, but not understanding in order to let go ignorance and attachment. So listen carefully to what Buddha taught about everything. Why do we say a lot again and again about seeing? Because seeing can be done just right now. Even one has the right understanding that it's not self, it's a reality which experiences only that which can impinge on the eye base. But it's not there yet. That's why I listen again and again and again. This is the development of understanding, to pay attention. Yoniso manasikara, to the meaning, to the truth, and other reality, wholesome reality, viriya and khanti and so on, so that one day, unexpectedly, who knows when time comes to realize the truth or to begin to understand the difference between intellectual understanding and direct understanding with awareness. No doubt about the characteristic of awareness as no self and everything as no one, not in anyone's control. So we learn about the truth of what is there as seeing and hearing, even it does appear as no one yet. But that's the way right understanding develops gradually, secretly, unknowingly, but without thinking, hearing again and again. No thinking about it at all. That's why even now, seeing does not appear as it is, hearing now does not appear as it is, but the more understanding, the more development of the understanding of no self can condition moment of satipatthana at different level by conditions from the very beginning to more and more and more. And this moment is a condition, the path leading to right understanding. When that arises by conditions, no one there. More confidence and more confidence when reality begin to appear as it is little by little. So at the moment of understanding what is the right path, it is yoniso manasikara. And when it goes wrong, it doesn't understand the right path. It is ayoniso manasikara. It's there already. We have heard, we have learned, but when it's there, only pañña can understand it. So Buddha means right understanding. So the teachings of the Buddha condition right understanding of that which is not understood yet. So how subtle it is if one takes it so easily, that I am aware, I know that it's not permanent and on and on. That is only hearing, but the idea of self is there at any moment of whatever is there. Nama rupa, feeling, sanya, vedana, sankhara, everything.